Hello and welcome to the Cache Metals Market Overview. I'm Jasmine Bowen and you are listening exclusively for AM 640. Every Thursday at 7:05, we'll be bringing you news from around the globe as it affects our economy and the precious metal market. Joining us this week is Robert Rosenzweig, the CEO of Cache Precious Metals. Welcome to the show, Robert.
Hi, Jasmine.
Now, let's talk about the news this week. So much is happening, so I'll let you just take it away.
Well, let's get into politics. Oh, the joy. Elections happened in the States, and for those that have been sleeping, Obama has been re-elected. The U.S. people have spoken. 4 more years. 4 more years. Let's define what that really means. By the Democrats continuing to get in, the printing presses on Pennsylvania Avenue will continue to stay on. This will ensure that every policy that has been put into place will continue with the quantitative easing. Precious metals positive. We have the new thing on the horizon, the Fiscal Cliff. We touched on this a couple segments back. We'll see if anybody jumps off the cliff when the taxation's starting to kick in. All this is really ensured that the U.S., I think, is just a house of cards ready to fall. Debt is going to continue to soar. At some point, when is the insanity going to stop? I mean, somebody's got to pay the piper for all of this action that has taken place. The big banks that have started this catastrophe, they're trying to get out of this, and the American people are the ones that are suffering because of it. If the Republican Party would have got in, I think temporarily we would have seen quite the downturn because they would have stopped a lot of this printing of cash, and the quantitative easing, and Bernanke, I think, would not have been brought back. But by ensuring him being brought back, this will continue. It's unfortunate, but fortunate for Cache Metals because this is incredibly precious metal positive. I will further to say that this could all really lead to the U.S. losing its AAA credit rating, and I think that would really be the last shoe to drop in the U.S.
Now, let's move away from America, jump over the pond. There's breaking news in Europe as well, so go right ahead with that.
Draghi has announced that the almighty Germany is starting to feel the stress from the Euro Union. Rioting going on in Greece as we speak. This is the straw that broke the camel's back with this one. Again, all of this that's continuing to go on in the world, I don't think any of this is stopping soon. You are looking at every corner, even right through to Japan, right through to China. No one's even talking about the fact that China's just getting new government in, and this government is going to last for 10 years. What if things aren't the way they think it should be? We're asking ourselves lots of questions here, and I've been speaking to people on the street, talking about sentiment on the street, and what was really amazing was right after the elections, all should have been positive on the markets, but the markets dropped a good 330 points. I will say regarding technicals, fantastic for precious metals because precious metals ended up closing green on the day, which showed its resilience. I don't think anybody really knows what is going to happen next, and I believe everybody is scared. So when I got into dealing with precious metals, I looked at the positives of why one would own precious metals, and I think that everything out there in the news today is very prevalent on why one should have exactly what analysts say they should have. That's 10 to 30% physical precious metals. I mean, if the last 4 years is any indication that we've had strife out there, I believe the next 4 years will continue to emphasize that. And I would really strongly suggest that for those that haven't sought out precious metals as a positive instrument that one should have in their portfolio, I don't know what anyone should wait for. You don't need the tsunami to hit when the alarms have been flipped on. Bottom line is the alarms are on right now. It's coming, and I really think everybody should brace themselves. So for further news subjects and anything to do on precious metals or in the economy, feel free to give us a call at Cache Metals. I keep saying that, not trying to give us a plug, but we are the experts in this industry. This is all we do.
Wow, America, Europe, the whole world is affecting the precious metal market, as we know. So thank you for joining us today, Robert. And catch us next week at 7:05 on Thursday, exclusively for AM 640.